around the corner and scampers through for a single. That's all he's going to get. That completes over number 5. Kumila Victorians are 25 for 1.
Those runs don't matter anything. It's what you do in the final that really counts, and he's away. He's got a nice little start, 11 from 30. Sabando with you for the next 5 or 6 overs to go. Love a final. Lizzie, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. All is well out here, and I tell you what, you love a good final.
Yeah.
It looks certainly like one here.
Yeah.
They need to go, though. Tamim knows it. They need to go. Just finding some holes at the moment. Hold on to those wickets to about the 10th over, then go bang from there.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's about the momentum, making sure that you've got it on your side if you've got wickets in hand. And having Animal Huck out there and Tamim as well, still on the crease. They could do some damage.
There's at least 2. A big chase in. 4. That takes the pressure away. Can they get it up to about 36, 37?
I'm sure they can. What a great atmosphere when you get this bad line from the skipper. Just helping it along, just finding something on the blade. Good cricket.
I just get the feeling Tamim Iqbal's job is to be the glue. And every other player, every other batsman, Jamsur, Animal Huck, these guys have these little cameos. They have the strike rates over 150. Oh, that's in the slot, and it's 4. Oh, Tamim Iqbal loves a big game.
It's turning out to be a good over here. And aren't they delighted as well?
Couple of sweep shots, nice shot off the back foot through the covers. But I think Shakib is the one that's got to keep Narayan quiet. If they can keep him quiet, I reckon they've got a chance of scoring maybe 150 plus.
Yeah, spot on. Then I think you're quite right as well about Tamim. You've got to have one guy to grind it out and get a good 50 or 45 deliveries if you're looking at that 160 target. Everyone else will bet around you. And if they can keep wickets in hand, like they've done, it's a good start so far. Only just a loss of 1 wicket inside power play. So they will take that, and it's easier to up the tempo a little bit as the innings goes. You have to have one guy to bat deep into the innings.
Is there another one? So we've got almost a full house here. 26,000 people here in this wonderful stadium. It is great excitement. Look at it. Absolutely full of red on the left-hand side. Lots of blue. Good versus evil. You can work out who's good and who's evil in your opinion. We're all independent here. End of the over, 44 for 1.
Pasan sila to.
One 6-4-4's already scored in this 44 for 1, but I got to get it up to about, I believe, about 20 boundaries for me. I scored 20 boundaries, and that's what they're playing for. It's a wonderful trophy. I like a trophy that you can drink out of. Really good.
Where are you from, by the way? Where are you from, by the way?
Hey.
A bit of a culture, isn't it?
It is. Quick single, good call.
For me.
So will they go after Gazi? I think he's a player they need to target. This is one area where they've got to pick on players. It's hard to whack Narayan around very, very hard. They maybe can get after Andre Russell, but I think this guy here, Gazi, I think the Camilla Victorian batsmen have got to pick on him a little. Question mark is, where can they go?
Well, third man up, 45. And now he's pushing a man out in the deep mid-wicket as well. And he's also coming around. Yes, you do say that they have to pick him. They have to find one bowler that they can target here. But he's also been very good with the ball. And there, put him down. A life given here. And just as well they pick up a couple of runs. Oh no, Rubel.
He's backed away, trying to side it. He tried to hit it in that area, but he was successful at only hitting it to the bell there. And, well, he got a couple of good hands on it. That probably should have been taken. Amazing. Bowlers clapping fieldsmen for dropping catches.
Well, at this level, that's regulation. That should have been taken. Well bowled, well played too. You're talking about losing wickets. They've just been given a life here, and I'll tell you, you need to be taking those chances, and these are his dismissals this season. He likes width, and he forces them most of the time. He does not like the back of the length deliveries. He's not quite fond of that, and just the one delivery got him, which was more for Yorker length.
Very good analytics by our Hawkeye team. Oh, and he's just toyed it around the corner, only get one. That's the stuff that coaches, bowling coaches and batting coaches like to look at. Get the tactics right. So, will he bowl a back of a length? Get the ball up hip height. That's what analytics are saying. And wide, maybe 4th, 5th stump line around the wicket. I reckon he's better off than running down the pitch and hit it on the leg side and bat to your strengths. At that, he missed one there. That was in the slot to whip through square legs before.
Yeah, well, the field does suggest that he has to go back off a length. with no mid-wicket in, saving the single. But perhaps it was also a double block because he's quite strong off the front foot. Yes, that should have gone. He should have quite clipped it quite easily as well onto the leg side. Not really a good line from him. And you do not want to miss your length here or your line because you will fetch. And so keep just making sure that everything is all happy for him in the field. Last delivery.
Oh, dropped it. Did he get a mid on it? I reckon he has. And it's run away for 4. Is that the turning point of the match? 8 overs gone. It's 54 for 1. Well, a welcome boundary again there for Camilla Victorians. And let's have a look here. The keeper. Oh, you got to catch these. You got to almost got in the cheat area, I call it, the webbing between thumb and forefinger.
Well, that should have been taken. I reckon he had enough time to actually go with both hands. And you always give yourself enough chance if you're going to go both hands first. But he's taken the other hand away and he's limited himself. Well, you've got to take those chances.
Someone just going ballistic and making a big 100. It's the team that often wins is the team that makes the least amount of mistakes, and it normally comes back to fielding. And the team that loses is the team that drops the most catches in the final. It always is.
Yeah, you're quite right. And just as well, 2 drop catches in 1 over. As Yornik would have been chewing his teeth and would have been throwing his toys all over the place. Short, pulled away. Pushing for the second here. Yeah, good fielding. Just what you're talking about. Good fielding. You got to clean it up also. Ground fielding. You got to take your chances as well.
I remember when I dropped a catch in a test match, and at the end of the day I was feeling a bit
just as well. They're going back off length, yeah, hard, hip high, just like that. And he's got to back himself to put those away for 4. If you keep finding the field, it becomes a problem as well, because your field missed out a lot. And just as well, you would like to think that the bowlers have done their homework.
Good bounce up, solid bounce. He's looking to the square leg umpire, and it's given. I sometimes don't like the fact that when batsmen motion to the square leg umpires, it really irritates the fielding team. The umpires will make their decision. Let's have a look. We know it was short, it was high. Look at him, Tamim. He almost tried to convince it. Yeah, it's a good call. But you've got to let the umpires do their job.
Yeah, just checking. Just checking if they're still in the game, the umpires. Yeah, but that's a little cheeky reminder that.
Oh, chased it. 1 bounce 4. Tamim being courageous. Wanting to take on this attack. And that's what senior players have got to do. Lead from the front.
Sure,
that brings the 50 partnership from these 2. Yeah, looking to go hard.
He hits a lot of balls over extra cover when he charges. Oh, and he's gone leg side this time. Oh, knee has it. It's Superman. Oh, up. Oh, he doesn't think so now. Oh, if he's gone to the third umpire, that tells me that he knows he hasn't caught it. I reckon you know most of the time. You know most of the time. Andre Russell, only him could have got this close.
Well, I tell you what, we've seen some stunning catches throughout this tournament this season, and this is certainly one of them. Ball dying on him, he wasn't quite sure, and so he's asked to take it upstairs. And I'll tell you, he is a Superman, and just about the swag as well with them. And they're having a discussion here whether they should take it upstairs or he's seen it quite clearly.
Well, both these umpires are going upstairs. The soft signal, not out. But I'm going to tell you, they have no clue. This is where the soft signal is a ridiculous thing in our form of the game. Just leave it up to the third umpire. They have no idea, the boys downstairs. Here it is here, that's fine. There's soft signal business that needs to be looked at by the ICC, I really do. Now let's have a look. Look at him moving. And let's have a look. Oh, that's bounced for me. No, did it bounce in the palm of his hand? Well, they've said not out downstairs, but I still would say even if there wasn't a soft signal, there was no signal, I think the third umpire would have given this not out. Go and have another look here, the side on.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it carried to me. It looked like it bounced just before. Can't really tell. So, yeah, remember, soft dismissal was not out. So it has to be clear evidence for him to overturn the decision on field.
Let's have a look at Zuma now.
No, that's one short, I reckon.
Gee. My first instinct was that Andre got there, but I'm starting to doubt it now. Tell you what, when he asked for the third umpire to have a look, I just knew. I just knew that he know he.
Yes, sometimes you know as well as a fielder, and sometimes you're not really sure if the ball just bounces short like that. So the jet 100% short decision, not out. Well, it was a good effort indeed, I must say, and they're obviously delighted by that. And well, Alex Wolves confirms it will be a Bashindara LPG strategic timeout.
What a partnership between these two, Tamim and Animal Haq. Very good. 54 fleet poise right now. 63 for 1 after 9.
Yeah, not an easy game for the bowlers. Russell pace started off beautiful. 5 runs off his 2 overs, 8 dots, and Rubo, the only man picking up just the 1 wicket. And a bit tough going for Gazi, going at 10s, just the 1 over.
So have a look at some of the highlights so far after 9 overs. There's lots of 4, 6 of them, 1 6 as well. That's the LBW. Fell over a bit, didn't he? Yeah, it's a big wicket there by Rubel. Amazing cut shot. That ball should have been driven through the covers before. Just wide of Pollard. All diving tonight, aren't they? That means something. A final. And a lovely 6 there. Up and under it. You don't bowl there to Tamim Iqbal. You just don't. There's another drop catch. Should have got a good hand one. That one there, that's the big one for me. Just a little bit late getting to it. Almost got part of the big gloves there. And this one here, he is amazing. He just knew there. He knew. He's don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, well done. Well done, Drake. He full house here at Newport. Gazi. Oh, nice flick again. Now, this is the time where they've got to go hard. They've got to pick on him. They've got to go hard. Realise that this is a big moment of the game here. Brilliant partnership between these two. But it's about match awareness. Which bowler you can take on, which bowler you don't. And I feel...
Yeah, what bowl too? You do say, well, they've got to take him on. You've got to find your weakest point, isn't it, for you to be able to post a decent total. But just as well, they would like not to... I would like to think they don't want to lose a wicket in the middle period, because that has been the problem in the recent games. It slows every team down. by losing a lot of wickets, wanting to go hard. It's about percentage cricket, I would say, in my opinion. If you ever look at the field here, to Tamim as well, 3 guys out in the deep on the leg side. He's going to go back off a length here, so get the batsman to try and do something. Good bowling as well. Pushing for 2 here. Yeah, quite comfortably as well.
Dangerous player, Tamim Iqbal, because he can whip you through mid-wicket and then he can run down the pitch inside out, hit you over cover. Like see, run straight. How many players in the world that don't do what Tamim Iqbal does? Run straight. It's not hard, and yet they run wide. He knows he's scheming at the moment. He's thinking of boundaries right now, Tamim. Only one there.
Yeah, good bowling. It's not so easy to put the balls away here. Finding it difficult to find the boundary. And it hasn't been easy. I must say, you've got to give credit to the bowlers as well. If they're bowling to their plans, it makes the job easier for the captain. If everything is going according to the plan, it's just rather unfortunate for them. 2 catches have been put down.
Well, they've got themselves to blame.
That was beautiful stroke. You got to love it as well. And that's the percentage cricket that we're talking about. You don't need to try and do much. Beautiful timing and the placement as well. Nice balance. Textbook, yes, leaning into it. Beautiful.
Well, it's a field he shouldn't be bowling that wide. He's got to be bowling middle and off stump with this field. You give him any width, it allows him to hit it through extra cover. Really good batting there by Animal Huck. Oh, that's hitting. That's hitting. So that will complete the 10 overs. We're at the halfway stage. Camilla Victorians, 73 for 1.
Halfway stage for the Camilla Victorians. Going along nicely. 73 for 1. Tamim. 58 off 27. Finding some real form here when it matters. This is the last one. Well, pinned. Back of the length.